Now let's bring you up to speed with other news. Encouraged by the better enabling environment created by Tinubu's administration's reforms, oil and gas giant Shell is considering an additional $20 billion investment in Nigeria. Chief Executive Officer of Shell PLC, Wael Sawan, who led the company's delegation on a visit to President Bola Tinubu, commended the leadership prowess of the Nigerian leader for creating incremental incentives for businesses to thrive in the country. State House correspondent Musbau Dan-Wahab reports.
Shell maintains the historical record of discovering the first commercial oil field at Oloibiri, Nigeria in 1958, 2 years after securing its exploration license. Just last year, the company simplified its presence in Nigeria with divestments of one of its subsidiaries in Nigeria and focusing more on deep water and integrated gas subsectors. As acknowledged by several conglomerates, Shell's chief executive officer leads his team here to commend Tinubu's administration for re-engineering the country's economy and particularly the oil and gas sector now in a better stead for investment.
Your leadership, your vision has created an investment climate over the last few years that, I will be very honest with you, has propelled us to invest, in particular also as we compare to other investments around the world. And therefore, as we look today at opportunities to be able to allocate our capital to multiple different countries, I can tell you, and I'm proud to say, Nigeria stands as one of the ones that is attracting more capital than most.
Now with a much more expanded opportunities, the company says it is ready to leverage the enabling environment for expansion of its investments in Nigeria.
We think there is more to invest here, and we understand the vision that you have for the country. And so we are indeed working on a project, Bonga Southwest, that could potentially, if we get to an FID stage, see us with the partners invest around $20 billion.
They have since then met and committed to over $7 billion with their partners over the last 13 months, starting with Bonga North, which was a deep-water offshore project, as well as HI gas development, a project that was nicknamed Ugly Duckling, but is now a bride under your administration.
Today, I can proudly say that confidence is returning to our investment environment.
President Tinubu says his administration is committed to supporting legitimate businesses, such as investment-linked incentives to support the proposed Bonga Southwest deep offshore oil project by Shell and its partners. He promises consistency in policies application.
Must encourage, invest, and incentivize the opportunities. And that's what I'm doing. What we promise is what we will deliver. I've given instructions for them to gazette all the incentives that are necessary. That is an addition. You have no question to look at what we have promised. Expect a delivery. Expect a documented and consistency in policy and application going forward.
Shell and its partners have reportedly invested nearly $7 billion in Nigeria in the past 13 months. From the State House, Musbau Dan-Wahab, NT News.